early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome back to SimAirport. Now, I have made a few changes off screen, and one of those is actually trying to fix our little security problem here. I shortened up the queues, and as you can see, it's not exactly working the way I planned. I thought that maybe eventually if I made them super short, people would be like, oh, this one's full, I guess I'll move to the next one, and so on and so forth, but it seems like that's just not the case, which is a little disheartening because these poor people over here are basically getting no work. So we're gonna try to figure something out, maybe bringing out queues like all the way over here, but I feel like that's gonna make a lot more problems than it will solutions, so we're gonna have to figure out something different because this, not so good. If they would only path, somewhere through here, we might be okay, but they just don't do. Well, most of them don't do that. Some of them do, and they actually get through pretty quickly. And I guess we can wait until, tomorrow, quote unquote tomorrow, just to see if, when we have tons of people, if they'll actually spread out or if they're all just gonna just hang out behind one queue and be like, hey, I want to go through this one, nothing else. Also, pretty big change is that we added in a second runway. And so this way we can, get more flights coming in here and not actually canceling because, oosh, canceled flights, never good. And so now we have this guy over here to actually help us with that, and I hope that actually does help. However, I realize that we have more problems than just that, and what I mean is that there's sometimes when the planes land, they just kind of get stuck up here still. And so I'm thinking that maybe we want to add some taxiway going down here and here just to make sure that we have enough room for planes to just like hang out there and move out of the way and basically have enough room to take off and land. But right now we're not so good with money, and we have been, trying to pay back as much loans as we can. Just still not really good with the money, and there we go, we just lost most of the money that we just had. Great, wonderful. So that's always a good thing. And let's see, 46 minutes delayed, 21, 84. Jeez. Okay, so this one's taking forever to load baggage and to board. I'm gonna guess the baggage unloading also took forever. Let's see, how are all you guys? You're all basically unloaded and baggage is being loaded right now. That one's gone. Okay, good. Yeesh. It seems like we might have some problems with our schedule, and if like this happens with all the other flights that we have, like, all the earlier big ones, like these two right here, if those are having those issues, we might need to add more gate agents. Oh my gosh, what the heck happened over here? Okay, fair enough. It seems like people are actually using more of these, but then these guys over here are basically being paid for absolutely nothing. Yeah, they're getting paid for nothing. Well, what we can do is we can move them across the way over here, and hopefully that'll help some a little bit. I don't know how much it's gonna help, but if it helps some, then that's better than nothing. So let's go ahead and start get this whole area ready. Sure, let's do that. So let's see. We left a little bit right there, so we're gonna go ahead and do something like here for that wall there. And it seems like to actually get the security in here, we're gonna have to move we're gonna have to build something, you guys. Even though we don't have enough money, we're gonna have to build something, which is never good. And I know that we should probably be spending our money on taxiways, but let's see. If we're going to have issues, then yes, we're going to build the taxiways as soon as possible. Otherwise, we're going to pay off loans and build in this area here just so we can get in the rest of the proper security section down across the way. Otherwise, what's the point? Honestly, what's the point? And we have enough money for these, so let's go ahead and decrease our loans so we won't have to pay so much in interest because that's never good. Alright, so let's take a look at these planes. Deplaning and cleaning. Okay, so this one's still being deplaned. That's something that we cannot control because people just leave as they go. Baggage unloaded, so that's good. Baggage unloaded there. So it seems like we actually worked really quickly at actually unloading our baggage. We have, I believe I actually got 6 total bag cars, even though we have, just 4 gates. Just because it seems like now we're going to need more just so we can load and get things going a lot quicker. This one's more delayed, but should I be concerned about that one? Let's see. Baggage load. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say anything about boarding over here. So let's see. 449. Okay, yeah, I should be more concerned about this one then. Yeesh. Okay, so baggage loading is going to take a little while now. It seems like we actually have it right across the way, so this shouldn't take that much longer. It went to the plane and... Oh, 15. 15? Wait, can they only do a certain amount at a time? Because if that's the case, then yeah. we're having big issues. It seems like maybe we didn't get all of our baggage, though. Maybe that's also the case, because, yeesh. Look at that, you guys. That's actually really, really bad. So let's see. You're taxing. Let's see. A1 and A2 is where we need help. Final approach. It seems like you're going to wait. Wait. It left. What? Baggage load. 15 out of 135, but it's green. What? I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain, because if it's going to leave soon, then that's fine with me. Whatever. Yeah, this one's on final approach. Hopefully we don't miss it. We seem to be okay for now. You're leaving anytime soon. Very soon. You have 10 more people on board, and that means we should be off in a second. There we go. Oh, a lot of angry people. That means we actually lost the flight. Yes, we did. Okay, so this one, not in a good position. So let's see. Gate A1, Super Alliance. Can we move that one? Oh, wow. We can move that one up. What were we even doing with it over there? What? You guys, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I didn't even realize that was that bad. Well, hopefully we don't miss any other flights, because clearly we don't need to lose any money at all, and we don't want airlines leaving us whatsoever. On the bright side, this Super Alliance one did land, and so maybe they're going to be a little bit happy with us. They won't be so that I have to pull out every flight, because that's really not what we need. Alright, let's go ahead and pay off that loan. I know I said I want to build this up. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow after we get a new loan, just because I know it's going to cost an arm and a leg. And why do I want to do this area? Well, not exactly this area, just like this little one right here. Maybe not even the whole thing, just so that we can get these guys moving over here. Because it seems like they tend to go maybe up to like the last one here if there's tons of people. Otherwise, they don't really. Or that person just went over there. Why? Why is it like occasionally one person just goes all the way down to somewhere over here and it's just like, okay, I guess I'll get service there. Why? That makes zero sense. I wish everybody would be like that. That would make the most sense to me. What I'm going to try, though, is I'm going to expand the queues a little bit. So let's see, something like that, and continue on. No, not like that at all. Let's just, excuse me? Let's just delete that there, and let's see. I want to just expand them a little bit, just to see if maybe if we can hold more people, will they actually move around? What is the magic formula here that'll actually get people moving around and not actually standing behind a queue? Like, I need them all queuing. I don't need them all just waiting behind a queue. I need them all queuing. And they're still doing it anyway. Now they went to these guys. Instead of going to the first ones, they went to the second, third, and fourth. Because that makes sense. Okay, I mean, it looks like this is definitely better. Maybe it's because we have tons of people. Maybe it's because these queues are quote-unquote shorter. Now they're not visiting these anymore. Okay, never mind. I take that back. I'm just guesstimating everything right now. Like, maybe, maybe this is going to work. Maybe this is going to work. Like, I don't know. But, I'm willing to try anything because these queues have been the bane of my existence. And it seems like no matter what we do, it's just never enough. So, with that said, let's go ahead and finish up these queues. And, oh, well, it looks like everybody got through. So maybe we don't even have to move anything. That would be interesting. I'm going to just decrease that loan, and now suddenly we have no loan and we have money. Hey! That's a first in a very long time. So what are we going to do with this money? We need to, I believe we actually need to get another gate in. Why? Because we're kind of sort of not making as much money as I would like, and I have changed pricing already. I don't know if I can go for more. I'm pretty sure I can't. So let's go ahead and actually start heading towards another gate. I know. It's so bad. Oh my god, what are you doing? Like, you shouldn't be doing this. It's going to cost you so much money, especially since you have to put a taxiway in and a gate and then the whole building coming down here. I know. But I have a feeling that we need this. Okay, we don't even have enough money for this. Oh boy, well, I guess we can work on those two pieces and then, I don't know, as soon as another flight lands, unless we're missing flights, even more flights, you're on final approach. A2, let's see, how is A2 doing? Is A2 about to leave? A2 is not even close to leaving. We might have to move this guy around a little bit. Wait, uh-oh. Never mind, it canceled. So let's see, gate A2, oh boy, we put too many flights close together. That's definitely a problem. Okay, so I'm gonna move this one up. I'm gonna move this one over. Not like that. Maybe move this one up a little bit more than that. Because it seems like we might have had enough to... Wait, this one's a problem. No. That one has to stay, like, all the way over there. Hopefully there's going to be enough time. I really don't know if it is. But, we have 2 runways now, so we can kind of work with it. And later on, when we get another gate, we can work with it even more. Right, so let's see. We're going to go ahead and add in more taxiway here so we can prepare for our next gate. And just like that, we are basically ready for it, although we still do need to build in the foundation, so not exactly 100% there. Let's see, security is looking kind of okay. It looks like ticketing is actually a little bit busier than I would like. So that means that even though, you know, I was hoping that just what we have here would be enough, I don't think it's gonna be enough, you guys. I really don't think it's gonna be enough. So we might just need to get some more kiosks and hope that not too many people need to, you know, check in baggage. That way we won't have problems over here. But it seems like the kiosks really are what are being populated. So let's go ahead and add more. I know this sounds crazy, but let's add more, and hopefully people will actually spread out instead of just hanging out in one area. They keep doing it though, so I'm not very hopeful about this. So let's see, we're gonna add another row right up in here. I know this is really expensive, but we can afford it, so I'm okay with that. Alright, so let's see, do we have any research left to do? Land expansion and standby gates, not really necessary. Although we could get a standby gate. Maybe instead of, I was thinking maybe instead of having 8 gates, we can have 6 gates and then 2 standbys, but no, that seems like it wouldn't really be that great. Especially since we're trying to do a challenge here, so my bad, you guys. It was just a thought, okay? It was just a thought. Alright, so hopefully this is going to help out, and I'll just, you know, add more to the back of this until we end up maybe all the way out here, and then maybe add like a row of bushes or something. I don't know. But we do, oh, actually no row of bushes because we're going to need queues over here, so never mind. Take that back. You know, I'm just tossing around a bunch of ideas, and hopefully something will stick at some point, but just not now, apparently. Alright, so let's see. We are going to go ahead and try for some foundation. That way we can come down all the way to here and actually be able to use this. So let's pause this guy and see what we're going to be able to do. So we're going to, oh boy. Yeah, even this, we can't even afford this. And so we're going to need a little bit more than that. Well, this is what loans are for, so we might be able to get one more gate pretty soon, you guys. And I mean, that's kind of a good feeling, even though we don't exactly have this whole area optimized just yet. Mostly because we need the money. We need to be making more money per day. And I mean, you know, today we've made a fair amount of money, but I want to be close to getting $1 million per day just because it's going to help us grow in the rest of this. As you can see, it's all big and yellow and costs a butt ton to build up just because it's foundation. So hopefully we'll have the money. Whoa, it suddenly got unlaggy. That was really weird. But it seems like, yeah, I guess a lot of people are not here right now, so I guess that makes sense. But it's actually the next day. So let's go ahead and actually do this. So we're gonna go for a 3. And this is 1, 2, 3. That is correct. Okay, so we're gonna go for something like is that right? I don't think that's right, actually. Let me just shoop. There we go. We're gonna go for it right here. So we're gonna go for a 3. And suddenly we are broke again. And so we have to wait for more flights so we can actually afford the gate itself and all the gate agent desks and the gate agents themselves. So I guess let's fast forward to later on the day. So, interesting little tidbit. This gate is not called A5. This gate is called B1. So I wonder if now we can have different terminals? That's actually pretty interesting and makes me wish I actually designed this completely different. But we'll just save that for a different Let's Play or challenge, because clearly this was not designed to have different terminals. So let's just go ahead and sign these guys all up, and we're going to need, let's see, some staff. Let's go for, we don't have to hire them now, but I'm going to do it anyway. 3 and 4, there we go. Where, what? Excuse me? People? Hello? What? We were short workers, apparently. Somebody's coming over here. We have 2 over here, 3. Okay, we're missing somebody else, so they should be coming back at some point. I don't know when, but they should be coming back at some point. Right, so we're going to need a few different things to actually get this off the ground. In addition to, you know, grabbing some flights, we're going to need to actually move or actually get another hangar. Not really move. I would like those 2 over there. So let's see. We're going to go for another medium hangar right over here. And do we have the money for it? It costs 40. We just have the money for it. Wonderful. Isn't that great when you just have the money? Oh boy. And it is raining now. That's not exactly what we needed, but okay, sure. And we're going to go ahead and add this guy somewhere over what? Excuse me, you are on... aha. So we're going to place it somewhere here, I think? Don't know if that's right. I'm going to assume it is... Let's see. A little bit like that. And this one is... a lot of bit like... Is that right? That is right. Okay, it's a lot of bit to the right here, it seems. Okay, so we're going to do something like that. I don't know if that's even, but you know what? If it is, great. If not, then meh, I don't even care anymore. This airport is all over the place. B1's all the way over here instead of over here, and I feel really bad about that. I actually feel really bad about that. I don't even know if people are going to be going through here or anything like that. That's actually a scary thought. Like, are their bags going to get through, or are they actually going to get through here? I don't know. But, well, let's go ahead and grab flights for it anyway, just in case they do. Let's start with Super Alliance because they pay us so much money. We're going to go for a 787 in the morning. We could go for something more. Although we could grab two 787s and that should be good. Let's grab all these flights, sure. Alright, that was tons of money. Jeez. That was tons of money. And Star Connect only has tiny flights. Not okay with that. Galactic Point. Oh my gosh. I like that. I like that a lot. But let's go ahead and assign these guys first because otherwise we might be screwed if we don't. Alright, so what we can do now. I'm sorry, what? Afternoon? Oh, my bad. What we can do now is we can have, let's see, these 20s be good. Sure. We can actually assign flights, two flights at the same exact time, just because it's a nighttime flight, morning flight. Oh, both of the morning flights are small. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna assign two flights at the same time, just because we have that room to do that. So let's go ahead and do something like that. And let's see, you are an afternoon flight, so I'm gonna go ahead and do something like these, and then draw you up all the way to the very end. Not there either, there. So now these two are landing at the same time. Let's see. These two are landing at the same time. These two are landing at the same time. And these two. So hopefully that's going to work. Again, not so sure about this. But hey, you know what? I'm willing to try anything right now just to see how the game has changed. Because very clearly there is something very different here. And so we want to make sure that, you know, we're using all of our resources as best as we can. Just waiting for this guy to be built up so we can actually buy. I'm going to buy 3. Just because it seems like we need a lot of them now. So that's going to be fair enough. And also, I think it's probably a good time to build our extra taxiways now that we're actually going to be using the other runway properly back here. So that should help. Eventually, we'll get taxiways over here as well, but of course, we don't have this connected just yet. So, uh-oh. It looks like we had a canceled flight. Yes, we did at gate A2. That was a long time ago, actually. Should have been a long time ago. On the bright side, it was just one. So if we try to maybe manage ourselves a little bit better, we shouldn't have very many problems. Let's see, do we have 4 people working over here? We do. Good. Although, it seems like somebody got lost. Excuse me, what are you doing out here? No, really, how the heck did you get out? Go home. Just get out. Where are you going? Like, that has got to be dangerous. I mean, I guess, you know, some people would probably do that. And they would, like, post a video to YouTube or something like that. I don't know, but wow, I can't believe that just happened. Okay, well, you know, ignoring the fact that people are crazy here. Let's see, do we have a loan to pay off? We do have a loan to pay off, so let's go ahead and pay that off before we actually do anything else. This is exactly why I want extra taxiways, you know, built up all around these areas, because it seems like, you know, some planes are trying to take off, some others are trying to land at the same time. Not exactly the best thing for us, but, you know, we're trying to make it work, you guys. We're trying to make it work. So I'm thinking that we could probably get another gate in pretty soon. However, I'm not so sure I want to do that just yet. Trying to think of how to do this, because if we can separate the security areas completely, this might help us. This might help us actually, you know, make use of these guys instead of having them basically just sucking money out from us. So I'm trying to think of how we want to do this whole layout. Like, what could have done, excuse me, is separate this somehow and then have it, like, in a box or something like that, but that seems like it might be too low capacity. Although, I say that now, but it seems like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, maybe 15 to 20 ID check stands are enough for 4 gates. That may be the case, and if that is actually the case here, then we know that we can move the rest of these guys to this side. So, our next expansion is for sure going to be right up in here so we can start moving things around and seeing if it'll work. Now, not 100% sure if I want to, you know, isolate different security areas, because it might help or it might hurt us, and I kind of like the idea of people using both just to try to make things a little bit quicker. Oh, wow. Oh. They're actually going all the way down here. I didn't expect that. although it seems like, you know, the majority of people are not doing that, but there's definitely quite some people doing that. These guys, I mean, I don't know what to do about them. I did remove the queues. Like, I tested this on my own. I removed the queues completely. It was total chaos. It didn't help at all. And I mean, I don't know. It seems like sometimes they actually go out and use these. So maybe we have enough. Maybe we don't. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Let's go ahead and actually start building out so we can see just what'll save us. Because right now, we're at a little bit of a loss as to how to actually make this go a little bit faster so we won't have so many problems. So let's see. We're going to need to have $153,000. Don't exactly have that, so we're just going to build out to as much as we can before we have to take out a loan for the rest of it. So let's see, we can go up until here. Let's go for this much first, just in case, because I don't want to cause too many problems. You know, we can't afford losing any more flights since we already lost one. So let's see, taxing, this one's coming in. So just as long as something bad doesn't happen by the time this one lands. Let's see, A1, are you free and clear and under control? You are not. There is still a plane there waiting to be loaded up, and now we have security problems. Wonderful. So this is exactly what I didn't want, but it seems like the builders are, you know, just taking things as slowly as they can. So, boy, oh boy, oh boy. A second cancel flight, no secure areas whatsoever. I have a feeling that we might just see some canceled flights once and for all, which is not what I wanted at all, because that just means that we're gonna have to pay up a lot more. What? Yes, I know it has object problems. Trust me, I can see that. I really wish they would build the walls first. Like, that would make things so much easier. Oh boy, alright, so let's clear this up, and hopefully by this time we'll get another flight landing. Are we actually gonna get you? We might still get it. We might still get it, you guys. This isn't looking like, you know, it's gonna cost us that much. Oh, there still might be angry people and everything's lagging hardcore. Okay. So we're good? Everything fixed itself? Or actually, oh, I was like, maybe it won't because there's no security zone over here. No, I think it's actually good. Thank goodness. Okay, so let's go ahead and clear that out because we don't need that at all. And whew, breathe a freaking sigh of relief because, oh my gosh, look at all the people who actually got through just because we had no secure areas. That is a disaster. This one's taxiing, thank goodness. Okay, so we're good now. We're good to actually build the rest of this. And hopefully these crazy people will stop being crazy just because we don't have enough money. Great. Wonderful. So, looks like we need another loan. So I'm going to wait until midnight so we can actually do that. And why are we still having object issues? What? Where? What? Game? Are you sure about this? Game? What? That was curious. Require secure. Ooh. Oh. Is it? Wait, how this is connected? Suddenly it's functional. I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not gonna question it. Let's just go ahead and get the baggage cars and just be done with it. Ta-da! Okay, so now it's secure. Thank goodness. No flights today, but tomorrow it shall have 4. So hopefully that's gonna help us out. And let's see, we should be making $500,000. So that's not that. Jeez. Everybody just go home. Trust me, there's no reason for you to be here right now. You're just going to cause more problems than you're worth. And there we go. Okay, oh, we didn't lose any flights. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and increase our loans so we can finish building this up. I see a lot of very, very angry people, as expected. But you know what? That's their own fault for trying to get through sneakily, pretending like they don't have to go through security. Like, no matter what, you're going to have to go through security. Trust. All right, so let's build that area up, and we should be good to actually start moving things from here. Maybe over here, and hopefully you guys, that's gonna work. Okay, we have 10 ID check stands over here, and it seems like, you know, it's kind of working. It's definitely dividing people up. Let's go ahead and close this out so we can see a little bit better, and I mean, it's looking kind of okay, although we didn't actually expand our staff, we just moved them around. It's definitely still looking okay. Like, it seems like more people are just not crowding behind a queue, they're actually getting in a queue. So maybe this will work. However, it won't work in the long run because as soon as we get more people coming in here, you know exactly what's going to happen, unfortunately. But for now, it seems like it's okay, so I'm going to keep that as is. And let's see, let's go ahead and get rid of these guys since we no longer need these now that we actually moved everything away. Oh boy, there was a lot of red there. I hope that wasn't anything bad for us. It was just, the wages are kind of bad for us, aren't they? They kind of take away the money that we can be using for other things, but whatever. So, yeah, this right here Clearly a problem. Clearly a very big problem. We very clearly need more of these, so we might just have to do that in a second. However, let's see. How are we going over here? So we have a flight over here. We are having some issues with people trying to get to where they need to go. It seems like we actually need some more taxiway. So instead of, waiting for forever, we're going to go ahead and actually build in more taxiway. And not actually add in a gate. Nope, not yet. We're just going to build in the taxiway just because it's going to help. And let's see, we built these on the opposite side over here. So can we afford these two pieces here? Game? We can. Good. Alright, so that'll allow planes to actually just chill out wherever they need to and not block anything. So thank goodness, because clearly we have way too many of those issues down here, and I don't really like that. I really just detest that. It doesn't help us at all. It just makes problems worse. Right, so when is this flight supposed to leave? It's 24 minutes late already. It was supposed to leave at 6 in the morning. So it seems like, probably gonna have the same issues as usual, but we are gonna make a little bit more money. Also, do we have a loan to pay off? We do have a loan to pay off. Alright, noted. So we're gonna go ahead and pay that guy off pretty soon, as we get some more money. However, might not be soon enough, because very clearly we're probably gonna miss some flights. These are coming in like 20 minutes, and nothing's gone just yet. So, yeah, security problems. Still, it seems. Although, I thought it might be ticketing, but it seems like ticketing is kind of okay. And obviously, it's not them trying to get all the way over here. There's definitely enough staff. It seems like we're definitely boarding. It's just very slowly, probably because we're still stuck in security. And also, they have to walk a very long way. So, fair enough. I think what I might do is actually build up this area next and just not add in any other gates, just because that's going to make the walk from here to here a little bit shorter instead of going all the way around over there. It's really an impractical walk, so fair enough. That was my bad. Let's see. Did we get any cancellations just yet? Because I still see so many planes hanging out over here. So let's see. Our next flight is due in at 8 in the morning. We might have to move that up just because it seems like the last two people are basically taking forever, as is baggage loading, which... aha. I was like, I don't know why that's happening. It's because we don't have a baggage hub over here. Again, fair enough. So... we're definitely going to have to build a baggage hub. Let's see. We kind of want to pay off the loan first before we actually get into that, because, of course, don't want to have to spend more money than what we're making. Although, it looks like we're about to lose quite a few flights, so... yeesh. Not good. Not bad, but not good. Why is it not bad? Because, it happens every day, and we've yet to have a flight cancel on us, so that's kind of okay to me. Whoa, this one actually was just chilling out over here. That's nice. I actually like that. I actually really like that, because it helps out clear the runways for anything else that has to land. So that's good. And A2 is still very busy, even though we had a cancellation. There we go. It's finally off, and we're not exactly going to get enough money. This one... you're screwing us, dude. You're definitely screwing us over. Let's see. At gate A1 has a next... really? Oh, way over here? It's... I think we're going to make that one, actually. It's debatable, actually. We haven't really boarded very many people there, and hopefully these are going to leave a little bit sooner, just because, they're tiny planes. This one just needs baggage, and that's about it. So maybe we're going to be okay, you guys. We might just be okay just waiting for this loan. And then every other little bit of money we're going to use to just build this out, which is going to be super expensive. We might actually have to take out loans just to finish this. And there we go. We had another canceled flight. Not really what I'm looking forward to, especially since they're Super Alliance. And I would love to see Super Alliance flights stay with us, especially since, the termination fee is like $20,000. Jesus. You guys, I think I did a big oopsie. I actually grabbed flights that were way too out our league for a crazy airport like this one, so my bad. Did we miss any other flights besides just those two? No. So hopefully, we're gonna get some 747s landing soon, just so we can make some kind of money. We have one. That's... actually, that might never see the light of day, just because this one might still be... it's... almost okay, actually. We might get it. We might actually get it. Good. Whew. Okay, so we have money. Good. So next thing is, let's see, how much is this expansion going to cost us? Because this is going to be pretty sizable, and I do want to build in the security area back here, because this is absolutely freaking insane for what we have. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and do a 3x3 all the way down here. It's looking like it's going to be super expensive. Oh my gosh. The bright side, this is just one day's flights, basically. The not so bright side, it's it's seemingly difficult to try to balance our schedule now that we clearly have a lot of gate issues. Clearly having a lot of gate issues just because of security, I should say. So, loan? Yes. But first, we really have to focus on getting our baggage set up again. So that's going to be another headache, for sure. So let's see. We have the pink on the opposite side, so we're going to have to flip this guy over and just drop it somewhere in here. Doesn't matter where, just as long as it works, because it's going to remain hidden. It's not that big of a deal. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and drop that right up in here, just like that. And we're going to need another one, of course, because we're going to have to reroute baggage to 2 different places. And to make sure that it's working right, we're going to have to size things up pretty early on. So let's see, we're going to go ahead and drop this guy somewhere up over here. Here? I'm really bad with this, you guys. Let's just drop it there, whatever. And so that means we're going to have to do a whole bunch of other things. Like, 1, connect all of these to these guys over here. 2, build in these guys over here, the baggage depots. 3, build the other baggage claim area over here. Why? Because we can't really connect with those now, can we? Nope. That's why this whole system makes everything super difficult. So now, instead of building the foundation over here, we're going to have to build foundation here. So let's just go ahead and get started with that. Just because it's very clear that we have to work on that sooner than later. So let's see. We're going to go for a 21 by 11. Sure. So 21 by 11, we're going to need some foundation up in here, and yo boy, we might lose some walls that I don't want to lose, and also we have to actually get rid of this. So, you know what, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea to just do it like this, and we'll just remove the walls later. So 21 by 11, I think I'm going to go up to here just because, and we don't even have the money for this. We are $6,000 short. So, don't you guys just love it when we're just like so close, but so far away? And ooh, we should be getting a flight landing pretty soon at A4. Let's see, A4. Oh, it already landed. God dang it. Okay, well, never mind. I guess we're gonna have to wait to actually build in this area in the next episode, because that is it for this episode of SimAirport. If you enjoyed, hit that like button to show your support. And subscribe if you already haven't. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.